Hey, so this nice gentleman came here, my house in Buckeye, Arizona, and take care of my air conditioning unit, gave me some pointers on it. Now, what was your name again?
Lay.
Lay, this is Frankie.
Nice
How you doing? All right, so I go around and I ask people one or two questions, none personal, but I wanted to ask you, do you know, like one of the biggest lies in all mankind?
Biggest lies of what, son?
One of the biggest lies in all mankind.
An old man con?
On all mankind, the humans.
Oh, of all mankind.
Yeah.
You know, what I would say, the biggest lie, yeah, of all mankind would be, you know, to me it would be with your spouse. That's what I would say.
Or with your wife?
Yeah.
It was
When it
man.
comes down to it,
No, so in other words, I'm talking about not just your wife, not your family,
yeah.
but it has to do with all the people, men, women, children,
Oh.
animals. I mean, but can you think of one of the biggest lies that a lot of people don't know, and if they did, it would change this world dramatically?
You know, I talk a lot about government stuff too.
About what?
Government, to me, that's one of the biggest lies that's out there too.
Oh, without a doubt.
That's
I'm
one of the things
64. I never voted, and I'm
Yeah.
proud of it.
Yeah.
But one of the biggest lies in all mankind is, I think, is that the people think they're living on a spinning ball, flying through space. But that's not true. We live on a flat, domed,
so you think we're on a flat
stationary
Earth.
Earth. Did you hear that before?
Yeah.
And what did you think?
You know, to me, I believe a lot of the theories too, type of deal.
Okay.
But you know, until I see it with my own eyes, you know, like
But what do you see? In other words, do you believe we live on a spinning ball?
from what I'm seeing, from how we travel and all that, I think we're living on a spinning ball. You know?
So you think we live? So I wanted to tell you. I mean, do you believe we went to?
Space?
No,
The moon?
do you believe we went to the moon?
No, I don't think
No,
we
so-
ever made it to the moon.
So if you're saying you don't believe anything until you actually see it, but then you saw us travel, where did you see us travel?
Now I'm just talking about us, you know, just airplane wise. You know, we're just traveling, you know.
Oh
around-
yeah,
around
okay,
the Earth,
but I'm
stuff
talking
like
about space.
that. No, even with space and stuff, you know, we might have made it up there, but I don't think we ever made it to the moon.
Right. So in other words, they're talking about NASA's talking about they have probes on Mars now. Do you believe that?
You know, I believe that we got little probes and stuff like that. You know, one of those robots and stuff type deal.
So you think it's a small little like drone up there?
Yeah, like a little drone, something that we're sending up there.
Right.
You know, I believe in a lot of that. But for us to make it all the way, you know, at that time with our technology now, why haven't we returned yet?
Exactly. It's been what, almost 50 years.
Yep.
And did you know that everything you see, every picture that you see from NASA is CGI? It's not even real?
Yeah, it's either crop or it's something.
Okay.
Yeah, with the.
And did you know that NASA takes from us taxpayers like me and you over 50 million a day?
Oh wow.
Did you know that?
No.
Okay, so they're taking over $50 million every 24 hours from us.
Wow.
And we haven't gone anywhere,
Can't done anything so far.
you know? But I wanted to tell you, when you think of, if you don't think the earth is flat, what's the reason why you don't think it's flat?
You know, it's like I said, it's just the way. Cause even if I travel to my country, if I went to the other side of the earth, you know, we're still moving. So if the earth was flat, how did I get to the other side without going? Even if it was flat, I would still have to travel a certain way. You know what I mean? In a circle just to get there.
I don't understand that. But, in other words, you're saying if it's flat, you wouldn't be able to get to another country?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you think that?
Just from what I'm, just, you know, I don't do a lot of flying and all that stuff.
Not
too.
me either. I don't do much.
Yeah.
And once every 3 or 4 or 5 years, I'll go to New York.
I know, like we can't travel one way all the time just to get to the other side, you know what I mean? So let's say if I travel this way, how did I get over here?
Well, if a lot of the airplane flights, there's a lot of them that in other words, you can't fly over the North Pole.
Yeah.
Because they say it's too cold. We don't have the technology to do that. But meanwhile, they're talking about they have rockets that can go into space.
Yeah, that's still.
And that's the coldest of space.
Yeah.
Supposedly is a lot colder than planet Earth.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to tell you is that there's over 200 proofs. Over 200 proofs the Earth is flat. There's not one hands-on proof that we live on a spinning ball flying through space.
Yeah. Because I forgot who it was. One of the historians had his was flat Earth too on there. Because I believe in a lot of stuff. I believe in aliens.
Yeah, the thing is, like with aliens,
with that.
have we ever really had hands-on proof? I used to be the same way. Believe me, I was 64, and I woke up to the flat Earth. I thank the Lord for that, because in the Bible, we're finding out there's 200 verses signifying that the Earth is flat and cannot be moved.
One of my Uncle Kevin, he was in the Navy a while back ago. He actually came on to one of the shows too, and
What show?
I forgot what it was called. My cousin put it on.
But what were they talking about?
Aliens. He said there was like probably about 60 of them just floating out there on top of the water of the oceans, and he saw it on his radar and stuff. So after with them just being out there for like about an hour, his captain gave him permission to send out flyer jets, and they tried to follow that thing. The pilot of that jet said that thing kicked his ass. He couldn't even keep up with them.
Well, you know what it is? It's blue beam.
Is it blue beam? I haven't heard that terminology.
Yeah, research it, Google it.
Okay.
They have the technology, NASA, with our money, that they can do that. Matter of fact, they had a video not so long ago of this like high school. We were talking about Washington High School, and they set up all the people and the children, students were sitting in the in the seats, and they turned on the blue beam, and all of them screamed because they had a whale coming out of the floor, and it looked so real.
Yeah.
That's like when they had Godzilla, the movie Godzilla in Tokyo. They show Godzilla coming out of the ocean, but it's all fake. But I wanted to tell you, when I heard that the Earth was flat, the first thing I thought of was, well, if it's flat, we'll fall off the edge, right? Did you ever think of that?
That's what I heard a lot of people say.
But that's what at first I said, well, that's crazy. And then I found out that there's a giant ice wall around the flat Earth.
Okay.
And we don't know what's on the other side.
Okay.
This one explorer, Admiral Byrd, went there in 1955. He was on TV and he talked about it. And they weren't prepared that he was going to say that. And right after that, I'm not sure how long, but it wasn't that long after that TV airing, they killed him. And he was there 29 years, and he did a lot of filming. So we don't know what's on the other side. And the reason why it's a solid ice wall, because the sun and the moon are the same size and they're inside the dome.
Yeah.
And that's how we get our seasons. They spiral in and they spiral out.
Even from what
It's like God's clock, bro. It's God's clock. And the reason why there's an ice wall is because the sun doesn't spiral out far enough. So when the sun stops and starts turning back in, like a clock, hands of a clock, that's like a wall there that it doesn't go past, and that's why the water, the sea, is ice. And there's plenty of videos, if you want to research it, plenty of videos, old videos, and you see the giant ice ring around us. And did you know, every country, like 42 countries, have a treaty. Even countries that went to war together and fought each other and killed their own people, they have a treaty. If anybody goes there, you'll get arrested or killed. And that treaty is in effect to, like, I don't know how many, another 20 more years.
Yeah.
So in other words, we can't even bring it up until that treaty is ratified and they dismiss it.
It's just a lot of like other things, you know, the government keeps it up, you know, a hush hush, because
But they've been lying to us.
yeah, they've been lying to us a lot about a lot of things.
Yeah, but this is important because you know why? That 50 million a day
Yeah,
can cure world hunger, could do a lot of things to help a lot of people.
yeah, but
And
why
they're
would
keeping
they?
it because they honor Satan. They honor
But
they
my question is, why would they spend that money to feed the hunger? If they did that, you know, the world would be overpopulated, and people would, you know.
I don't know about you, but if I travel from west here to like California, it's hundreds of miles in every direction. There's no homes.
Yeah,
You know, and I don't know if you believe in our Lord, but the Lord said, populate, fill the earth.
yeah,
But they're hiding God from us. That's one of the main reasons.
but you get what I'm saying about how
Overpopulation, yes, yes.
Just
But
like how
you
the
know,
locusts eat up everything and they end up dying, you know, a couple of weeks later.
yeah, but
Nothing no more.
that's true. But with all that money,
Yeah,
we could put that into different research.
yeah,
You know what I mean? There's a lot of ways to help the human race
yeah, to move
by
forward.
lying to us. The thing is, I don't know about you, but I hate to be lied to.
Oh yeah, everybody does.
Of course, so they're lying to all of us, man.
Because,
But I
you know,
wanted to tell you that.
especially with America right now, you know, we can't do that population control thing because, you know, it's everybody would think it's wrong with the government. But you see how China, you can only have one child in the other country. Yeah, you know, they have all the money in the world. Africa would be booming right now. You know what I mean? But guess what? They let the